Hello everyone, it's Sandesh here. Today I would like to teach you how you can build and create your own decentralized e-commerce store. I have built a very simple version of decentralized e-commerce store. The features of this store are you can accept Ether payment directly into your account, and I have used Chainlink Oracle to get the Ether price. Currently this store is in beta version. So that means you can only sell one item. So now first I would like to give you a general walkthrough on what we are building today, and I will teach you how to deploy the code that I have written. So let's go ahead and see. Today I would like to show you how you can deploy your own code and create decentralized e-commerce store. Before I teach you how you can create your own store, let me give you a brief walkthrough on what this e-commerce store looks like. First, you need to visit appstorestore.com. You'll find the link information on this video description below. Okay, this is our landing page or main page. As you can see, I'm selling Lhasa App Store dog sticker. So this is a product image. So in order to get a price and all the informations, we need to connect wallet first. Let's connect wallet and connect to MetaMask. As you can see, the price is being live updated from the smart contract. I have deployed this code on three networks. One is Arbitrum, Sepolia, Sepolia Arbitrum. Make sure you have some testnet ether on this network. And if you choose Arbitrum network and order it, I will ship it to you at your delivery address. So for this demonstration purpose, I will choose Sepolia Arbitrum. Let's go ahead and let's click buy it now. Let's go and fill up the address. So this is just a random address that I made up. Proceed to payment. Okay, one thing to note is that as you can see, deliver address of the buyer here. This address is encrypted and published on a blockchain. I'll show you how it looks like. So the buyer doesn't have to worry about their address, your delivery address being exposed. So let's go ahead and click pay with Ether. You need to have some testnet Ether on this one before you try this out. Okay, since I don't have any Ether on this network, I will switch to different account. Let's choose different one. Okay, so I'll choose account 2. Here I have sufficient amount of Ether, testnet Ether on this one. Let's go ahead and click pay with Ether. It's waiting for signature. Okay, the transaction has been confirmed. As you can see, you have just minted a new NFT. This NFT represent product image. So this is to make sure, this is sort of like a confirmation for the buyer that you have placed an order. Okay, that's it. That's how you order your item. Now let's go into track order. I think the latest one is order 17. So here you go. As you can see, the shipping address of the buyer is encrypted. So this is a buyer address, amount, quantity, and order status is still pending. So that's how the buyer ordered the item from the store. Now I would like to show you in the next video how the seller manages the order received through the store. Now let's see how a seller can manage orders received through appsostore.com. First, we need to download this program, and this program is intended to run only locally because we need to save our private key locally inside .env file. So let's go ahead and run this program locally. Copy this one. Okay, now this is our landing page for the administration panel. So first, let's go and connect wallet. Okay, let's choose the correct network. And our order number was 17. Let's get the details. Okay, now as you can see, now I can see the shipping address of the buyer. This was the buyer address which was published on a blockchain. The buyer address was encrypted with seller public key before it was published on a blockchain. So now I can see the buyer address because I am using my private key to decrypt the buyer address. There are a bunch of many settings here. Let's go and check who the owner is. Okay, now in order to process an order or update any settings, first you need to connect a wallet address which is associated with the owner address. Let's go and choose, I think this is my owner address. Yes, correct. Let's go and process order. Okay, I'm using my hardware wallet for the transaction because I'm using this owner address also for the real network. You don't have to follow this unless you are using hardware wallet. Oops, let me try again. Let's confirm transaction. Okay, now we have received a confirmation. Let's go and click. Before we click details, you can see that the current order status is pending. Let's go ahead and just retrieve the data again. Now the order status has been changed to ship. So now let's go to our main website, appsostore.com. Let's connect wallet. Let's switch to previous account, buyer account. I used this address before to place an order. So let's click track order and let's click order number 17. Now, as you can see, the order status has been changed to shipped. So this is overall general walkthrough of how the decentralized e-commerce store works. Now that's it. Now I would like to show you how we can deploy your own code and create a decentralized store. Today, I would like to show you how you can deploy your own decentralized e-commerce store. I have split my code into three parts. One is smart contract, which is written in Solidity, and the one is front end. This is our landing page for the website. It is written in Svelte, and the last one is admin. This is used for managing orders. It is also written in Svelte. Our link to the GitHub page is github.com/diapresearch. I'll post the link description information on the video description below. Before we proceed, please make sure you have installed Foundry Forge. Go to installation page and install it in your computer. I've already installed mine, so I'm going to skip this part. Let's go ahead and clone this repo. Git clone. Let's go inside our directory. And run this command forge build to install the packages and dependencies. Let's go ahead and run this command forge test. So everything is green. It means that it's working fine and everything has been installed successfully. Let's open it in our code editor. Let's create .env file. Let's go inside .env.example file, copy everything and paste it inside .env file. We need to provide all the informations required here. We need private key. This is used for deploying our code. We need public key. This is used for encrypting buyer address. This NFT link is a product image. You can leave as it is for demonstration purpose, or you can use your own one. We need RPC URLs. You can use Alchemy or Infra API. If you intend to deploy only on single network, you can provide your API key for only single network. You need to provide owner address. This is used for managing orders and administration settings. I have already configured mine. I'm going to drag and drop this one over here. You don't have to follow this one. I'm doing this because I don't want to reveal my private key to you all, since I'm using it on a main network. I'm going to simply copy this and paste it inside .env file. Delete this. Again, you don't need to follow this one. You can just copy and paste everything inside .env file. Save it. Let's go inside readme file. Since I'm going to deploy this code onto Arbitrum Sepolia testnet, Arbitrum Sepolia network, I'm going to copy this command. Okay, before we run this command, we need to load all the variables to our environment. Just type source.env command. This is important. Now copy this command forge script and run this. Okay, the code has been successfully deployed. Please make sure you copy this one because we need this one later on. I'm going to save it over here. For the verification, we can check it on Arbitrum Sepolia Explorer. Just copy this hash. Go to browser. Go to Sepolia etherscan.io. Sorry, it's Arbitrum Sepolia Explorer. It's sepolia.rbscan.io and paste it over here. Yes, it's showing success. That means our code has been successfully deployed. So this is how we deploy our smart contract. Now I would like to show you how you can deploy your code for the front end part. So before we proceed this one, I hope you all have installed and deployed your code for the smart contract part and save the contract address and price sheet address somewhere else. Let's go ahead and clone this repo. Let's type this command git clone. Okay, now since I have already cloned this repo, let's go inside our project directory. Let's install the packages by running this command npm install. Okay, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, so let me cancel this one again and again type npm install. Okay, again, let me cancel one more time and type npm install again, run this command again. Sometimes, maybe because of due to internet speed, it takes time to install the packages, so we can cancel it and try it again. Okay, done. So we are done. So let's open it in our code editor. First, we need to create .env file. Let's go inside .example.env file and copy everything and paste it inside .env file. Okay, now we need to fill up the address. Since I have deployed my code on only Arbitrum Sepolia network, I have saved my address over here. I hope you all have deployed your code and saved the address. If you haven't done it, please watch the video on how to deploy smart contract. This is for contract address, and this is for price fit at v3 address. This is our chainlink oracle. Okay, now for the white product image, you can leave it as it is, or you can replace this one with your own. This is a product image. Now with the project ID, if you haven't created a project ID, you need to create one. This is a wallet connect project ID that allows mobile wallet to connect to the website. Let's go and create one. So you have to go to reown.com. Okay, just create an account and get a project ID. Since I have already done mine, I'm going to skip this process. So it's reown.com. Okay, since I have already saved my project ID, I'm going to simply, okay, I have saved my project ID over here. I'm going to drag and drop this one. Okay, you don't have to follow this one. You can simply copy and paste your project ID while you connect project ID. I'm doing this because I don't want to reveal my project ID to you all. So I'm going to simply copy this one, go inside the env file and paste this one over here. Okay, let me try it again. Copy all. And I'm going to delete this one. Again, you don't have to follow the steps. You can simply copy and paste your wallet connect project ID. I'm doing this because I don't want to reveal my private key. Okay, now let's go to our bash terminal and run it. And by running this command npm run dev, let's copy this link and go inside. Open it in our browser. Okay, now this is our landing page. Let's go and connect wallet to see if it has been deployed correctly. Okay, the price has been directly fetched from the blockchain, from the smart contract, so that means it's working. So everything looks fine. So this is how you can deploy your own front end part. Now we have reached the final part. Let's go and install and run the admin page. This page is used by the owner to manage orders and set administration settings. First, let's go and clone this repo. I think I have already cloned this repo. Yes. Let me go inside the project directory. So let me open this code editor. Now we need to create .env file inside root project directory. Let's copy everything from example.env file inside .env file. So we are simply copying everything from .example.env file to .env file. Since I have deployed my code on Arbitrum Sepolia network, so I'll copy the contract address and paste it over here. I hope you all have deployed your code and save the contract address. So this one is price fit v3 address. Now after that we need wallet connect project ID. If you haven't created one, also where to get one, just go to reown .com. So you can to go ahead, create an ID and get a project ID. Since I've already done it, I'll skip this process. Once you have the ID, paste it over here, and your private key. By the way, this private key used to decrypt buyer address. So the previously the public key that you used to encrypt buyer address must be derived from this private key. Okay, since I have already saved both of these, project ID and private key, inside a file, I'm simply going to drag and drop this one. You don't have to follow these steps. This step, I'm doing this because I don't want to reveal my private key and project ID. So I'm going to copy this and paste it inside .env file. Again, you don't have to follow this step. You can actually simply copy and paste your private key and project ID inside .env file. So let me save this. Let me delete this one. Now let's go into our bash terminal. Let's run npm run dev to run it locally. Let's copy the URL, paste it over here. Okay, there you go. This is our landing page for administration settings. So we can connect the wallet, process an order, and see who the owner is. Okay, that's it. First of all, I would like to thank you all for being here with me so long. Now, what's next for Decentralized Store? So in future, if I get enough support, I might upgrade the contract to let seller open multiple stores. We might have a escrow and dispute mechanism in a decentralized way. So now if you look at current Ethereum ecosystem, we have a lot of alternate networks such as Arbitrum, Optimism, GK Now I think is the right time that we move away from staking and create something meaningful to the world. So that's why I am here for decentralized technology. Also, regarding climate change, I think it's very important that we move away from centralized world to the decentralized world. So, if you have any project that you would like to collaborate with me, you can send me an email or go to my website link, GitHub link, and you can contact me from there. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much.